3rd and 6.
Bronco 80. Go. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. It is a big play for the Browns. 33 yards.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They bring Judy in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Willis. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 77 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18, check, Panther.
Now a run on 1st down. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19. Set. Smash. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they bring him down to the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up. The man in motion here is Chark.
Hawk 70. Riggs. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Go.
They'll go with him again. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Pistol snap to Willis. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing, Willis. And he's going to be taken down. However, penalty marker on the field. Will it negate the sack? Here's Willis. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's got the 1st down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to look downfield for Chark. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10.
19, strike.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Willis now to throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and long. Throwing is Willis. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Open man downfield, OBJ. Throwing now on first and 10. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. 13 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Set. 19 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Set. Mustang 19.
To the air now on first and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again here. Second and 10. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Browns move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw, here's Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score 17. Chargers 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The third quarter begins with a run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9.
15-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Here's a run going left, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Willis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass is...
Oh, look at this. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Rayshon Jenkins. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt, but without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
Now a give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
18
4.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Willis. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Willis to throw. His throw left side is complete.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Willis. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Willis now to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Lad McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major.
70 Lions. Set. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Set up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Check. Panther. Check go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing, Willis. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Here's Willis. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
with the score. Chargers
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 back, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Street, street. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. We'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Open man's got it. That's Chark. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
70 range. 79 Bronco.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. He's inside the 40. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Harris, the man in motion. Willis now to throw. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's fourth down, so this is a very big call. Now it is first and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Don't go 18. Pass to the left, pass to the left.
They'll drop to throw. Off he goes. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Harris, the man in motion. He's going to try to do this himself. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Throwing is Willis. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown Chargers. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Viking 18. Ready, go.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
He'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60. Ready. 19 Lion. Ready.
He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Cleveland.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
I really like the urgency this offense is playing with in this 2-minute drill, Mike. They understand it's touchdown or bust on what very well may be the final possession of this game.
Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. Seven Pirate.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
70 range. 79 Bronco. Check go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up 4th down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game.
60, 18 Rattler.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. taking off. He'll try to get there.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
Buffalo 18.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The man in motion here is Chark. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Another try, second and 10.
Ready? Check smash, check smash. Tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
60 Bobcat. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down one. Will they go for two and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for two, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
So one matter still remains before overtime, the extra point. And this kick is good. So they say no to going for two in the win, make the extra point, and we are headed to overtime. So overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Gray brought in motion.
Last name 19. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Here we go, set.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Ready? Check go.
Now a give up the middle, and he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second.
Ready?
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line.
One of the disadvantages of giving the ball in this situation to your fullback is now your short one blocker. I'd like to see him give it to their more traditional running back in this case, because now it brings up 4th down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. He'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Traveler, 70 Lion. Ranger, 79 Bronco. Go.
Back to throw. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So the dog pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns.